Nope. Okay, we're live. Pop up chat. Oh, that's sweet. Damn it. It was there a minute ago.
Yeah, Lynn left at about, I want to say it was about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Heading away for a couple of days.
Yeah.
Hey, Dakota Anderson is first.
Wow.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there, Dakota. Welcome. Yeah, just gotta go bring this up over here to chat, put it over there. And it. There we go. Cool.
I got my tenants coming to the door for a second. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be quiet here for a couple minutes. I'm just filling my face. Paul's got the tenant coming to him. Hey, Garth. Holy mackerel, Bill, you're early. Usually you don't come in till a little bit later there, Bill. So how's the weather in good old Newfoundland? See that, Bill? Oh, that's venison. Having a stew with venison. I don't know why, but venison always tastes better the second day. Or stew. Getting rain too now. It's been raining here for a couple of days now. Been cold, wet, windy. I don't think the wind is even going to die down for a couple more days. I think you said Sunday is the first day it's going to be, can even fly, right? So. It almost feels like a second bowl, but I'm already full. Yeah, I just a dog to clean up my bowl for me. And I got to feed them. And of course, they all want some stew too. So, yeah, we're hovering pretty close to the freezing mark here. So, it's only been about 34, 35 degrees Fahrenheit all day today. It's been the cool one. But, oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, I got 2 ships today earlier before it started raining.
No.
Which is good.
You got to what, that Mitchison and the Munson, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think that bowl's getting pretty clean there now. I'll have to beat the hounds here in a second. took some cold stew out, put it in a bowl. So I'll mix it in with the dog food tonight. Garth says, Paul, have you just watched both of your videos? Have you ever made a boat video from about 15 feet off the water?
No, because you'd be looking at the hull. And you'd be looking, it'd be like if you were standing on the shore.
Yeah.
And if I wanted to stand on the shore, I just go down there with a handheld camera, you know?
Yeah. Okay, where's the dog dish? There's one.
15 feet, Garth, would be if you were standing on shore, which is about 5 foot off the water, and then you're about 6 foot. So you'd be like at 11 foot in the air. I mean, you could do something like that, but it isn't anything that I would think of doing, because when I'm doing those ship videos, I'm usually between 35 and 55 feet, depending upon where I am on the ship. And at the end, when I draw back, I draw back up to about 100 feet or so, 120 feet. So, how's everybody doing? Hey, Dominic.
What? What do you want? Oh, you got that? You think Gracie wants it? No, can't have it. Mine. She knows what I put in, okay? He said, okay, 15 to 25 people. He just thought you might fly a little bit lower. That's all. Yeah. Okay, I've had supper. Dogs are eating their supper. Yeah. Might go for coffee tonight, but it should see if he's going to be home or not. Okay, what's his name again? Wayne. Wayne, where are you? There he is. Cool. On the truth. Go here. Okay, put that off. Put this in there. Why on I'm on the video. The video. I'm gonna change it to camera. Yeah, that's better. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Garth wants to know how Woodstock was, Paul.
Ah.
Because I know you talked about there was some kind of an investigation or something going on there, wasn't there? Did you see any remnants of that, Paul?
What's that? Oh, that's
The police action?
some gun thing. There were somebody had barricaded in a house in Woodstock, right? So
Oh,
that was
okay.
just north of where I had to go, so it wasn't one. Dia just texted me. She said, I just checked today and says I'll be going to London on Saturday. So cross your fingers. As long as I don't get delayed here too long. It should be okay. Got 3 hours between flights, right?
So she's flying out of London?
No, she's flying into London, Ontario.
Oh, London, Ontario.
Right?
I thought
Yeah.
she was going across the pond and,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, she wants outside already. She just got finished filling her face. Yeah, sure. I'll turn around and come right back.
Mia does that. She steps outside. If it's sprinkling, she turns around and looks at me and says, what do you want to do? She comes right back in again. Yep, don't you, boo-boo? Yes, you do. But I still love you. I still love you.
Hey, Dominic is there and RB Rail. Hey, good evening.
Hey,
Welcome
RB
to
and
the show,
Dominic, Robert Glazier.
guys. And Mr. Bob. Glazier. Bubba. No. Well, my lenses should be in tomorrow, Paul.
Okay.
Just where are they? They were in Toronto, I think, earlier. So let's see where they are. Arriving tomorrow by 8 p.m. Let's see all the updates here. Actually arrived, that was 7:15 last night. They haven't updated it. But it'll be going to London tonight. So
Where did it originate?
someplace New Jersey or something, I think.
Okay. RB Rail says, good evening all, and here comes Garth.
I wonder why
What?
that should go.
Hey, do me a favor, will you, Garth? Drop the R from your last name, will you? It'll make it more fun.
Drop the R?
But
Gaff. What? Oh, fun. You're talking about his last name.
Drop the R from his last name, right? It'd be
Yeah.
call him Mr. Fudd. Yeah.
Just for you, Paul Hodges, you can call me Mr. Foot.
Mr. Fudd.
Hey, I saw you down there on one of your boats that you were taking, and you were down there afterward talking to some guy with a dog.
Yep.
Okay, because you were on the stream cam, so.
Okay. Yep. I was having another seminar.
Yeah, another seminar. Okay. No, I watched both of those videos and it just occurred to me, I said, gee, I wonder what it would feel like, I mean, one of the cool things about the videos, now, I don't know, do you speed them up when you're going, the length of the ship, or is it normal
Yeah,
speed?
sometimes I speed them up.
Okay, and the one I'm watching, I think it was the up-on one, or they both were up-on ones, weren't they?
No, one was down, one was up.
Oh, yeah, okay, this, on the up-on one, I'm thinking, okay, wow, you're Yada High, and I'm thinking, wow, how cool, how different would it be?
Well,
Now, if you were maybe,
That's
level with the deck, but out far enough where the camera was.
well,
showing both.
if you think about it though, you don't see much of the ship other than the side of the ship and the deck. You don't see any detail. You just,
Yeah, but he's had farther back. You still
I'm
get
talking
it.
about, well, see how high is the deck off the water? I'm thinking about being like, kind of like eye level at the deck. only
that'd be about 30 feet.
Oh, is that 30 feet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, just kind of, and because one of the cool things is the speed going around, okay, that's really cool. You know what I mean? When, and then you go
I
around.
try not to get too close to the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know if all of a sudden, and you got to remember when I'm doing the side slide around there, especially on the weekends, if there's a sailboat out there that's got a mast,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't see it. Whoa, not good.
Well, you got to live dangerously, Can
And
the
also,
camera, if you were down at, say, 10 feet off the water or 15 feet off the water?
I could hit a boat because they've got it.
Well, you have to make sure there's no boats, but would the camera go up? I mean, would the camera actually?
Well, the camera would tilt up, but then it'd be like somebody on top of a building. If you took a picture of them on top of the building, you're not seeing anything other than them and the side of the building.
Yeah, but if you were far enough back, okay, it would just be a different, instead of being this perspective, it would be that perspective. I mean, just,
But if you're low and down on the other side of the boat, you might run into connection issues too.
oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, because you're way on the other side of the boat, right?
You're on the other side of the boat, got everything down there. At least if you're up a bit there, you got, good clear shot of.
Okay, all right, I got one for you then. Okay, so on that side of the boat, okay, you just do your normal sort of thing, so you got, good connection. And when you go around, okay, then lower down and then do like
I think Gar's trying to get me to crash my drone.
no, no, I'm just trying to say, I wonder how different would, there's some things that happen, like the speed, sometimes the video, okay, just the speed of the drone moving against, it's like a combination of speed things that make it cool.
Garth, I bet you like to go and ride the roller coaster too, don't you?
No, as a matter of fact, I hated roller coasters.
Oh, you're down there low.
I'm just thinking, okay, there's some cool elements to this where exactly you're doing these videos, okay? And when you think about the combination speed thing, okay, number one, your drone is moving. Number two, there's a huge current there, okay, in the water. Number three, the speed of the boat. So you got these three different speeds going on. And, that's kind of a cool element, okay, you know what I mean? And I'm just saying,
I tell you
feel the
what,
difference,
I'll tell you what, Garth, when you get your drone, come up and give it a whirl.
What's happening with your picture, Dominic? You're
I'm
all
just
blown
trying to
up,
make you famous, Paul.
couple of rainbows.
What was that?
First drone video.
Yeah, blue light.
But I'm just in the wrong spot at the moment.
Oh, that looks good there. It's not bad there.
Yeah. Talking about ships and boats, I went down to Station Pier in Port Melbourne, where the
Yeah.
Spirit of Tasmania goes, and had a fly on that one. So, yeah, it started off fairly. It started off, the wind wasn't much, but as I got there and as the afternoon went off, I went, oh, it was 20, 21 miles an hour. So that was a bit hectic.
Yeah, you can get up in some really difficult winds, and because the cameras, the camera and the drone are so good, you don't realize that I'm flying in like 30-mile-an-hour winds, or because I have a lot of people that fly drones say, "You're going up in that wind?" I says, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Is my Coke still here
I think so. You might look.
in the fridge?
Yep.
Human. Yeah, boy.
Dallas is here, Paul.
Yeah, I heard her. Yeah.
He says, "I'm still here." Was your pop still there?
I had a whole bunch of Dallases on my bus today.
Your glass is on top of the microwave. Huh? The glass was empty.
Okay, I got
I
one
washed
for
it
you,
out.
Paul. I got one for you. I know why I'm thinking of this, okay? Over the last couple of months, I've been watching a lot of those Duluth videos
Get that.
where they, and there's two, where they have, somebody's got a camera on the pier, and the big freighters are coming in and they're walking down the pier, and they're sometimes it looks like they're looking up, okay?
Well, what you're describing almost sounds to me like FPV flying, first person view, because they go under things, around things, and all kinds of things like that.
No, I'm just saying it's a different perspective, because one of the coolest things, especially about 1,000-footer, is the damn thing is so big. What I
Yeah.
mean? So having a camera angle up, okay.
What's that?
I want to see him go land the drone on the ship, go down a little bit and then take off again.
Well, you know what? There you see that?
I thought.
That's number two, okay. That would be cool.
Well, they got
Even
there, right?
zigzag. I don't know if they would
Let's
they would
see what
piss you off,
people
but,
get the information.
just go and zig across the back, as he's going down the ship, zig across.
Yeah, go to the middle of it and around.
Yeah, and then around, like
Yeah.
V8, his whole flight of his drone would be like a large V8, Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just trying
Like
to
some of those guys with FPV drones, they're, a train going down the road, going down the tracks, and an empty box car that goes down through the box car and come back out the other side, right?
that's brave. That's like the guy that it's like the guy 1 year at the boat races down in Detroit on the Belle Isle, and there's a have you ever seen the Belle Isle Bridge, Paul?
Hanging on that cozy.
But
The Belle Isle Bridge.
oh, yeah.
You know how it's got
There's
the
another
arches,
one there. You need
okay?
one for the glass.
The big concrete arches all the way across it. One
Yeah.
year at the boat races there, a guy flew an airplane upside down through that thing. And I
Oh.
mean, he had not much space on each of his wingtips going underneath there, because it's not very big, okay? He got in a heap of trouble from the FAA for doing it too.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my friend.
Yeah, went to let her in and she seen the school and took off running. Yeah. Well, it's like that thing with Red Bull. Remember that thing, that tunnel they went down through and then come out the other side?
Yeah.
Apparently that was 2 airplanes.
Mhm. Yeah, but this guy that did it, those are acrobatic kind of, racing planes and stuff. They're
Yeah.
fairly small wingspan. This damn thing was a fairly large plane.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, he got in a real shitload of trouble for doing it. Okay, they were
Yeah.
waiting for him when he came in. He was flying somewhere local, flying out of
Yeah.
the local airport, and he got I think he got his FAA license suspended for
Wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, wouldn't doubt doing that.
And a big fine and, the whole, because, if he would have smashed into the bridge, God, it would have, that
Oh.
wouldn't have been we're talking about there's a couple, there's 100,000 or 75,000 people, around the river, within 2 miles, they're watching the boat races and there's this clown doing this, And everybody thought it was staged, okay?
Yeah.
The crowd thought it was staged and everything, but it wasn't that at all, okay?
People probably watch too many movies when they do that shit,
Mm.
I think when there a movie with Mel Gibson or something, had a helicopter Huey going down under a bridge and yeah. Oh, now she wants it. Maybe this time.
And videos, I find it's easier to feed them one at a time. So one comes over and you throw him on, and he gets it. They're pretty good. Otherwise, the damn Blue Jays are all over the place out there. Okay, I'm back.
Well, Paul Hodges and I have come up with 3 ways to make a video for you to experiment with. Okay?
For me to make a video, you guys.
The first was mine with 15 feet off the water. And the
Yeah.
second one was Hodges kinda. And it was do your normal video from your normal height, but we want you to do a cross VA across the middle of the ship.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
Cross
do
what?
a VA
Cross over midship.
crossover
No,
midship.
no.
We want you to, your whole flight plan is like
That's a violation.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah.
What kind
I
of
want to see you land on one and then take off again.
That's a violation because it's interstate commerce and you cannot interfere or harass interstate commerce.
Okay, and then the third one.
Oh,
is
good, Lynn. Glad to hear it.
land on
Lenny
your
made
deck.
it? Oh, there you go.
Right.
Rain, very windy and cold. Oh, my.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you were high enough, how would that be a violation?
Well, crossing over high, that's not a problem, but you're talking, you want me 30, 40 feet off.
Yeah, just
Okay,
circle around
30,
the bridge.
okay, 35 feet, as low as you can go.
The bridge is going to be at 65 feet, the bridge of the ship. So you're going to be below the bridge.
No, do it upbound, way down river, okay?
I'm not talking about the blue water bridges. I'm talking about the pilot house, the
Oh,
bridge.
yeah, okay, all right, how high is the bridge, how high is that? Do it
Three-
above that then.
3 stories, 30, 40, 50 feet.
Okay, we'll go 50 feet then,
Yeah.
Do it safely, you know what I mean? It's just make.
Hey, Garth, what did I do to you to try and get me in trouble?
Yeah.
No, we're just trying to put some, we're trying to make you famous on it,
Yeah, I don't I got famous when I lost that drone in the fog. I think a whole bunch of people from all over the world watched that.
Yeah, but they didn't see it fall, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you probably see some guy that's on the ship come out with a flare gun and go, fired at the drone.
No, I doubt that they would even see it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, they do.
You think so?
Oh, they come out and wave and they come out. Well, I had the one guy moon me from the bridge.
Hey.
Yeah, but I think some of the time they don't even notice it because the drone is so small, it's
Mm.
and it's moving, so it's like a bird,
Yeah, that's why, Paul, tell them about the spotlight deal.
Oh, yeah, the one where they had a spotlight and they were turning on following them with it.
They put a spotlight right on my drone and I couldn't see outside the camera.
Really?
Spotlight was so bright on it.
Oh, they were picking on you then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you should have reported them to FAA then,
I don't want to draw any attention to myself. Because then that invites all the Kens and Karens of the world
Yeah.
to be complaining.
Well, there's ways you could handle this. You could do the video, okay, and then put someone else's name on it, like, JD or.
Well,
or
Garth, next
Eagles.
time Lynn's around, you'll have to discuss that with Lynn. Lynn is my executive producer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
We have to do it when she's away from,
And she put in there, nice try, Garth. Paul isn't allowed. And she says those ships do see the drone.
Well, I think they were expecting it too, though.
Yeah, but if all of a sudden we started going down by the water, up the side of the ship and over top of the middle, and no,
I'm not saying do it every day. What's wrong? How about this one, Paul? Ready?
Oh, there you go.
Number 4. This is number 4, okay? Just to be safe, okay, we'll get you out of trouble with the FAA. You
Hey,
start out at Fort
Well,
Grant,
put
okay?
Garth on the title.
On an upbound, okay? You get 5 foot off the water, going exactly into the ship. Okay, here's the ship. And then when you get within 100 foot of the ship, then you go up, okay, and around. Do you know? Now that would be cool. You'd be like, one of those shots where, an airplane is, zipping through the waves kind of, and then it goes up like that. Okay. You already do this, okay? I'm just saying reverse it, okay? You go around the whole ship, and then you go up and back as you're backing away. So I'm just saying start out low, then go high, okay?
Now, what if you do? Just sit around right at the bow there, just wait for the ship to come to him, then just start lifting it up over.
Yeah, see, Hodges gets it.
Yeah,
He
well,
gets it.
Paul's going to come over and do that for you.
We're doing drone production, I don't know, might be interesting.
Creative ball for you. Yeah, we're just trying to be creative.
Uh-huh.
It might even be, and I'm thinking about doing it head on just to see the bow shot, but.
You mean like
maybe it would be cool. Yeah, only,
Hey, you can zoom in on that one, Paul.
I'm
Yes.
45 feet off the water right there.
okay, so if you make it so that you're 5 feet off the water. And then when you get to be right about
But
here,
do you notice what I see is what you're seeing? Do you see if there's any boats next to me or behind me or coming up on me from behind? No.
yeah, but you could,
Yeah, but
no, if you surveyed the area and made sure there wasn't any traffic, you'd be,
all
maybe-
them boats, those speedboats come up pretty fast,
Ah,
especially
come on.
especially the fishing boats.
Yeah, you could go right between the elevator and the deck.
Oh yeah, I could shoot right down through that hole. Yeah.
Yeah. Hit
See,
those
now you-
caps.
See, now, how high are you right there, Paul?
About 40 feet.
40 feet, okay. Well, maybe it would be the exact same view as what you just showed from the beginning, but you're only 10 feet off the ground until you're about 100 foot from the ship. Then you go up to your normal elevation. And then, then you do your round, okay? And then you go back up, okay? So you start out low,
I'm right there.
go high,
Yeah.
go around, go high.
See, now I'm up at bridge level.
That's 35 feet?
About 40. There's about 40 feet right there.
Okay, so you went up higher then, you're saying?
Yes, I went higher as I was coming up alongside.
So you're already doing it, okay? It's just, I'm saying, start out with lower perspective, So your beginning is lower.
Well, all you'd see if I was down low, you'd see the side of the ship. You wouldn't see
you're
anything else.
See, you're not getting the gist of what it is, okay? What we're looking for is a different start, okay? You know what I mean? The rest of the middle of it's fine, okay? Because you're seeing the whole boat, and you're seeing the water, and then, your entrance and exit.
Hey, Corey Mino, welcome, man. Mark White.
Does anybody do what you do on freighters, Paul?
Does what?
Is there anybody else that does drone shots on freighter?
There probably is, but I don't know of any that have been doing it for as long as I have.
Yeah, I
Or
don't- I don't
videos.
think so.
Yeah, you get the odd one, but that's it.
Let's see if I can find.
Lynn says hi to Dallas. You want to come and say hi to Lynn?
Hi,
See it right there. She says hi, Dallas.
who's coming up?
Huh?
Who's coming up?
And this is Garth right here. Give me a hard time. There's David. He's in England.
Hello, David.
And there's Dominic.
Top of the morning
He's
to you.
over- He's in Australia.
Look at, hey, Dallas.
He's over in Canada.
David has the
He's got a bird on his shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah.
and behind him ain't really what is there.
Well, that's a projection. She wants to know what you're doing at the concert, David.
He's not at
Um,
the concert.
trying to catch my bird.
You could be doing this as you're talking. There you go. Yeah.
Yep,
Look, ball's here.
it's on his back.
That was not nice.
Mm.
Well, you can't see it now.
No,
Let me change the background. There you go.
there's Sparky. What do you think, me?
Yeah,
Come on,
Sparky's from Argentina.
Argentina.
You don't have to look at me like that. He's not from there. I didn't say you had to support it, did I? Maybe she's from Falkland Islands.
Where's Laura?
I'm here.
Okay.
Hi, Laura.
Are you doing a little better, Laura?
A little.
A little, huh? Okay.
I'll be honest, she's not mentioned the tooth today.
Yeah, they don't mention
That's good.
Is that a recent one? Oh,
This
Jan.
is, yeah, well, this was in January.
Okay.
Hey, Robert.
This is the view that I'm talking about, okay? Now, this guy's just standing on the pier, okay?
Yeah, to be honest, Garth, I'm not impressed with that.
Well, yeah, but you gotta, jazz it up with.
I mean, it's the Paul Togertha, it's the hull, and you can see people standing on top, but you can't see anything else on top.
Well, yeah, but hold on now, wait a second. See, look at this, I'm not saying this is the greatest video in the world, I'm showing you the angle of the video, okay? Now, he's gotta be,
I see. I can
Off
tell,
the
Garth,
water
you
somewhat.
put a lot of thought into this, haven't you?
no, I haven't, I just dreamed this up right on the spot,
I
exactly.
wouldn't want to go around the back of that ship with a drone at that height. Because you'd probably lose control of it.
Well, Garth doesn't know about the time that I ran into some interference and almost hit the back of a ship. It was like I wasn't in control anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
well-
but see, you're such a good drone pilot that I don't think you would crash into the ship.
Yeah. and he
Oh,
cracked-
I came close enough to count the rivets on the door on the back of the ship.
I think the
Well, you
problem is
have-
as well, you've got to remember that ships are sending out a lot of different signals.
A lot of electronics going on. Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. To go that
You know,
low down with the
So
drone,
you-
I think you're
all
gonna
you-
be.
But see, listen, everybody's coming up with reasons not to do it. All I'm saying is that as many reasons as there is not to do it, there are reasons to do it.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
You've
David.
also- what you've also got to remember, when you're that low down on a drone, yeah, you're not flying at a legal height.
Who's to
Yeah.
say?
There
They're
may
over the
be,
top of the water,
yeah, it's on the
Maybe
top
in the
of the
UK,
water,
in the
but
UK,
that
maybe in the
waterway
UK,
that Paul records on is quite a very popular waterway
Hmm.
with other boats.
David, we're looking for positive reinforcement, not negative, okay?
Now, I think what Paul does is great.
So do
Yeah.
I, okay?
I think he could possibly get a little bit closer in from that angle, but then again, not from your angle. I mean, from his angle.
On the deck.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't you That's an idea. Just land the drone on, have a quick spin around, and but I think you're going to get into serious complications if you start flying low along the water to try and get a.
So we were saying, you know
view.
how, David, how sometimes on a movie they'll show a camera flying in low on the water, and then it comes into whatever the subject is, and it rises. Okay, and that's how this all started. Was
But
what
I'll
would
point
happen
something out to you. Have you ever seen these cameras on a football stadium?
sure,
Yeah, that go from corner to corner.
sure.
Yeah, that's how that's done. It's not done by a drone. It's a camera on a string.
No.
And they lower it in, and it comes in on the wheels and comes in, and then
Sure,
comes
but
back out.
there's plenty of, this is, what century are you living in? There's plenty of drones
Yeah,
on football
yeah,
fields now.
You would need a better quality drone.
Yeah, you're not
I
going to
don't
do.
think Paul would have that. I think he only uses the Mini 3. And
I
he certainly
seriously
won't-
think.
You guys got a
I
whole
seriously
garage
think
full of
you
drones.
would struggle that low.
It can be done, but you'd be using either something like an Inspire 2 or Hodges's Autel or a Mavic 3. You could do that, but you would need something with better quality sensors.
You see, we lost somebody.
What was
Yeah,
that?
we lost Paul. One of the
Yeah.
other things Paul needs to worry about as well.
Where
He's
did
got
Paul
he's
go?
got a lot of permission to fly around them ships. He starts going at different angles,
Yeah.
causing different. You've seen that he's had the lights flash on him at night. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
Could-
just,
he could
that's a rare,
alienate
that's
the,
a,
But it's also a permissions as well.
yeah, but he could alienate the captains, and suddenly they go, right, you're not circling our ships anymore.
He
See, that's
would
on-
probably
that's on-
need some sort of permissions or
Yeah,
permits or something from the boating
oh,
authority.
no, so you guys you're missing the point completely, okay?
There you
I
go.
understand the
I-
point.
Guy, he
yes.
needs no permission.
I
All
get
I'm
your
saying
point.
is, look, this is what I'm saying, okay? He now starts out here,
Yeah.
comes down to here and goes around the ship. I'm saying,
Now, as I said,
start
I
out
get your
low,
point.
start
I
out
get the
low
theory
on
behind
lower
it, but
level.
Putting
come
it into
in,
practice is going to
100
be a
foot
little
from
bit
the ship,
harder.
Go up, okay?
I totally get what you're
he
saying.
normally goes round twice. Yeah, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
he could start off at one height and maybe go around it again a slightly different height. But the level that you just showed in that video will become very complicated, very risky.
not
If you
not
go, if you
not
go
if he
behind
did-
the ship
Not if he did
and
his,
you lose,
not if
if
he,
you lose the
first
line
off-
of sight of that, you lose the connection.
he's
That's
sitting
the
right on the
problem.
shoreline, okay? The here, he's looking right at the boat and the camera's looking right at the boat, okay? I'm not saying do it on the opposite side of the boat where you might get interference.
Okay, then.
I'm saying go in low and then 100 foot, add 100 foot from the boat, go up to your normal position. So it's just a different starting perspective. He already
Mhm.
does this, okay? His starting perspective in, okay, he starts out really high and goes in to his height, goes around and then comes back out like this. He already does it. I'm just saying, start out and low and go high.
But yeah, but if he was to do it at the height that you showed in that video, yeah, you also run the risk, and they're legally allowed to do this if they think a drone is going to endanger the ship, and over here they will do it. They will just shoot it down.
He already does these things at 35 feet. Okay, forget what I said about going down at 10 foot off the water. Do it at 35 feet. Come in at 35 feet, the way he does it now, and then make it up to 50. So that, I'm looking for a perspective change from the start, okay? So, just 6 of one, half dozen of another, okay? What would be wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? He's already lower than
What would be more interesting if one of these drones had zoom facilities, so you could zoom in Yeah. So
Yeah.
as he's
Well,
coming round the
that's-
back, he can spend a
Yeah.
bit more time round the back, zoom in, zoom out on anything that he thinks is important, and come back round.
That's why
Yeah,
I
but then
brought
you
up the
have to-
Mavic 3
And
because
that's
it's got a
that's like
7 times zoom.
that's the camera guy versus the flight the pilot. You got two different things. What happened? Where'd he go, Paul? Did he?
Lost connection.
Oh,
Went
he
too
did?
low.
He's over by the side door, doesn't even know he's
Oh,
computer cracked. Yeah.
Are you the host then, Paul?
Huh?
I said, are you the host?
Co-host. I think Paul's the
Hey, your
co-host.
host, Garth.
Yeah.
You're
But
the
see-
host.
Lynn has,
How did I become the host? I'm not the host.
see, Lynn can see
He,
the
mu- he,
camera
must have,
balls, eh?
he must have known something because he made you the host.
Oh, I'm guessing he sorted his cameras out then.
I'm not the host, I'm only a co-host.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It says end. Yeah, you're right, Dominic. It says end.
Yeah,
on the
Garth
thing.
host.
Yeah.
Phantom
Well,
Hodges Drones co-host.
I'm a little nervous about being the host, especially when I'm trying to screw up Paul's thinking. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's funny. I'm only the co-host.
Yeah.
Can I change?
Yeah, Paul's been demoted.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I make Paul Hodges the host then? How do I do
You
that?
make me the host, and then I take Paul out.
Up to my little thing up in the corner,
I think it's-
Okay.
and right click it and make the host.
yeah, pick the name of the person you want to make host.
Just
Okay,
go into my window,
Hang on.
the three dots up in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, right click on it or just click on it. Yeah, just click on it. And it'll say make Paul the host.
So it doesn't. No, it says rename. How about
You
rename?
better go into the chat. No, the chat
You're
window.
only a co-host. Does it say leave or end at the bottom?
Now you've got to go where it says participants.
Top right hand
Going to the
corner.
No, I got it.
Participants
I
window.
got it. It's
Got it?
it's no. You got it's the three dots down in the lower thing. Hang
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Stop. No, that's a stop live stream. I don't want to do
No,
that.
no.
No, that's
You
not
go
it.
to where it says participants, and then participants brings up the window with the people in the room. And then you go into that specific one. It'll say more, and then more.
Oh yeah, I see. So you hover over Paul's name in participants. You
Yeah.
get three dots. You click that, and then
Yeah.
you can have make host.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on.
I have the option to pin.
Okay, I think you got it now, Paul. You should be
There you
Yeah,
go. Paul's
he's
the
got
host.
it.
Yep, I got
All
it.
right.
Yep,
He swapped.
I'm the host now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question? If I click the option that says pin, yeah, does Paul Hodges jump up out the chair and go, ow?
What did it, did I drop off or what?
Yeah,
You did.
I know, but you're the host. You're back to being the host again.
I think you went up and said delete.
There's been more hosts on this show than there has been chancellors in the UK.
Oh,
I
Paul
guess-
must be the host again, is he?
Yep, he's
Yes.
back to being host.
I don't know if you've seen the news tonight, but one of our MPs was going to vote against the government, and another MP grabbed him by the nuts and chucked him into the other side to vote for the government.
Mhm.
Oh, really?
And because the Prime Minister, right, it was vote on fracking, but it was seen as a vote of confidence in the Prime Minister.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because she was trying to beg two MPs not to resign, she actually missed a vote of confidence on herself. She voted against herself.
Yeah.
Well, there was something somebody said, you know what, or something, I don't know.
This
No,
country
she's
is
still
definitely
here.
ruined.
You live here, so yeah.
Okay.
I see Justin is here.
Yeah. Just in time because I've got to go. I've been called away.
Okay.
So I'll see you at another time.
Okay, Dominic, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Good
Yeah.
night, mate.
Bye bye.
I'd be scared of mom.
Newfound Drone says, send it back. Send what back? Bob Glazier, I think the extruder quit. Oh. He got a printer, 3D printer. Yeah.
In other shocking news in this country, a couple, a disabled man, his missus, and their daughter are living in a flat with no heating because the last tenants run up a big bill and no electricity company wants to take them on. So because the gas has been turned off, no company wants to take them on, which means they can't have gas or electricity. And the council said they've got to stay in that flat.
Well, that doesn't, well, did they get an attorney?
That doesn't work that way over here.
Well, the thing of it is the argument would be, David, as you well know, all that gas company has to do is come out and read the meter, and then that bill goes to whoever the other tenant was.
No, what's
and then
happened
they would start
Yeah.
then.
But because the electricity, our companies are all electricity companies. It's electricity and gas. Because the company that previously had the meter has said, because the last tenants have not paid the bill, we're not uncapping the meter. They've capped it, cut it off. Yeah. Because the other tenants have done a runner and not paid anything, they will not reconnect the property. It's nothing to do with the tenants inside the property. It's to do with the property itself. It's a legal loophole. And because any other company can take it over now because it's non-connected to anyone. But
does the council pay the bill, pay the gas, Paul?
no, the tenants do.
Oh, the tenants do. So it's
Yeah.
in their name. It's in the.
It would be in their name, but the electricity companies are not taking on any new customers at the moment because the volatile market. They don't want to take on new customers because they don't know if they're going to be in business next week.
In the United States, that would
Never happen. No.
Never.
That's the state of our country at the moment. It's getting absolutely ridiculous.
Because
Yeah,
whoever
see,
name
over
the
here-
bill is in, that's the person who's responsible for the bill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see over here, David, two people can be living in a house and one person not pay the bill and they shut it off and the other person could call and get it put in their name and they turn it right back on.
Yeah, you could normally you can do that, but because of the state of the government and the state of the market and everything, companies don't want to touch you. They won't want to take on any new customers.
Over here, the utility companies get a lot of money from the government for different shit. Like whenever they do these big infrastructure upgrades and stuff, they don't pay for that crap. They get like grants and crap from the government.
Yeah, same as over here. The difference is, at the moment, the government's in such a state, yeah, that no one can fix anything. It's the country's becoming paralysed.
That's crazy.
A couple of weeks ago, 4 pints of milk was £1.7 in Aldi. It's now £1.95.
Hugo, turn on David.
Beg your pardon.
Hey, Paul, that's the Alpina. That's the oldest ship on the Great Lakes.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up right now, is it? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Can't be anybody on the camera because it's not moving.
I see the
Oh.
camera operator must have fallen asleep. There we go.
Shit, the utility companies are making so much money right now over here.
They are over
Especially
here as well.
building.
Yeah, see,
That's
in
the-
Michigan, all the utility companies are under the control of the Public Service Commission. And I would imagine it's like that in every state, don't you think, Justin?
Well, I mean, the state does control them to a certain extent with
I mean,
regulation.
they're still in business, but the Public Service Commission, like if they want to change rates, do whatever, anything like that, the umbrella is the Public Service Commission.
I've never heard of that here.
Yeah. Well, what happens over here is we go to the electricity company and they go, this is the price you're going to have. But the moment we turn on your electricity, we've got you for 6 months and we're whacking up your bill. What happens? It's supposed to be regulated, but it's completely unregulated.
Let's see.
Hi, Mike.
Hey,
In
Sarah. And
Florida
Mike.
and Texas, they're making tons of money right now.
Hey, Sarah's in the chat. She's here to keep an eye on Justin.
Someone needs to keep an eye on him.
I think she did you bad, Justin.
Laura put in her 2 cents.
Oh, did she? As you can see, the mouth's working again.
The mouse?
Mouth.
Mouth. Okay.
You know, Laura doesn't have a toothache anymore. You know,
No. We'll sit more with the antibiotic.
What, you get frustrated and just rip it out?
What was that?
I said, what, you get frustrated and just rip it out?
No, she's taking her antibiotics. And obviously they're
I'll
doing
tell
the
you
job.
what, I was so close to grabbing a pair of needle nose and ripping my tooth out a couple weeks, like a month or two ago, when my tooth was hurting. Man, that shit was, that ain't no joke. Like, you literally start getting thoughts in your head like, I could just rip this bitch out right now. Like, that's how bad it hurts.
Sarah, I tried for 15 years to keep my eye on Justin.
Well, Sarah, you're doing a pretty good job. It's just that you got to let him go out every once in a while. And when he does, sounds like he's on the verge of going over the edge.
yeah, he's dying for a burrito.
Yeah, misbehaving.
Yeah, right. I ain't got time to do anything. I've been working 10 hours every day. I'm fucking tired.
Have they got a lot of stuff for you to do while you're up there?
Well, it's just we have to get 1,300 meters read in 3.5 days, and we were just over 1,000 today, and I have so hopefully we can get a couple hundred more knocked out tomorrow. We don't have to. Apparently, we don't have to get them all done before we leave, but we're trying to get as many of them done as possible.
Yeah.
So we were at like 1,050 or something today.
Is there a lot of people from around the area that have come there to work? Or
I mean, it's a growing area like everywhere in
no,
Florida.
what I mean is, for your company, did they bring in people from all over the state?
Yeah.
Oh, no, just 2 of us. And then there's one guy that came all the way from, was it Alabama or some shit? He came down here to do locating for 3 weeks. So he's been down here for the past 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. You don't need any of that. Sarah'd be having you for dinner, man.
I'm not. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to get into locating, because 1, it's more stressful, and 2, they pull you out of state a lot for that. And I just would rather not do that.
Does it pay more to be a locator or the same?
Hell no. They might give you $1 more an hour.
Oh, that's not worth it. I was going to say if it doubled your salary, then you think about it.
Yeah. Russell, can I just point out what Marcus said? They have put a cap, or a so-called cap, at 2,500 over here, but that is on the average property. That is supposed to be a 3-bed property. However, if you use more, you will pay more
What's on next?
than 2,500. It's a cap on what the average price would be. So if they say the average house would use 1,000 kilowatts, it's £2,500 at 1,000 kilowatts. I know it's a lot more than that, but that's an example.
Sarah said he doesn't need to go out.
No,
Beetlejuice is next.
You know, it's surprising. I was so surprised that it was only
Beetlejuice.
what, like
thank you, sir.
an 8-degree difference between where you guys were at today.
No.
I'd be careful when you get home, Justin. Sarah's that hungry, she's going to eat your luck. I'd love to have him home for dinner. Don't forget the beans.
Yeah, it was like what? How cold did you say it was there today, Paul?
Here, just above freezing, about 34 degrees.
Yeah, it was 42 when I got up this morning.
Yeah.
But then it
And
warmed way the hell up.
real windy, like 35, 40 mile an hour winds too, and rain. Oh, just been a miserable day.
Well, the good news is that weather that Paul's getting, according to our Met Office, has actually gone above us and into Europe and missed us. So we're getting warm weather while Europe freezes.
Now, bring back, guys.
Yeah, but then it got warmed up pretty quick. It got up in the 70s by lunchtime.
It does warm up when the sun gets up.
Yeah, I had to take my sweater off around about 10 o'clock. Then I started getting warm up. But I had to go to
How long are
Walmart.
you away for?
Till Friday afternoon, then I'm heading back to the house.
Long drive.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours and 15 minutes. So, but I told him I wasn't staying past 11 or 12 because 12 would be the latest. Because then I would get home right around 4,
Yeah.
4:30. So,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna try to leave by 11. So, I left by 11 last time, and I got home I think at 3 o'clock, 3:30, somewhere in there.
If she did, she'd go over there.
See, she's that hungry, she cannot wait.
Sarah said, "I cannot wait."
Yeah, give it a week, she'll be booking you back out there. Go on, piss off.
And it's my youngest daughter. She just wants me home more than anybody. She hates when I leave. She actually cries when I get home. She'll start crying.
Mark, I'm in a 1-bed property and I've got a faulty meter because I know it. And I'm paying £175 per month. They're taking their Michael with it.
Wow.
Apparently, I'm paying more for my electricity than Buckingham Palace.
Did you double check and see if anybody else is running off your meter?
Yeah, we know the meter's faulty. The company have said the meter's faulty, but because no one will take on new customers, they know they've got us trapped. I've even sent them evidence today because according to their records, in January, when I was away at my mum's because of my mum's funeral, there was no one in here, so there was no electricity being used. But it says on the graph, no electricity used. But they still charged me for 19 kilowatts per day. Well, there was no one in here, even though it actually says no usage. So I've got them back to rights.
Well, they still charge a monthly charge if you don't use any hydro here.
Charge a monthly charge.
It was like $40 a month or some stupid thing.
Yeah, ours is 42 pence a day. But they're actually where I've used 0 kilowatts, they've charged me 19 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Yeah. On average, this is the best bit. On average, we use about 6 kilowatts.
Huh.
Yeah, because I know here we charge $15 a month for your gas meter. Like if you just have it hooked to a generator and you don't actually use it,
Yeah.
except for during emergencies, you don't use enough gas for it to start it up once a week. So it doesn't really register. So they charge you $15 a month for it just to have it hooked up.
Yeah.
So it's less than $1 a day. It's like 50 cents a day.
Yeah.
Huh.
So it's like here, but I think it's like, it used to be 20 pence a day, but now I think it's 42 pence a day.
You know, here, David, they actually have pay-as-you-go electric.
Yeah, they have that over here.
Yeah, where you actually go to like a little
Yeah, you-
machine and you put so much money in and it will give you so much electricity.
But the worst bit is over here, that system, yeah, is more expensive than the system we've got.
I never saw that until I moved to North Carolina and one of our friends had it. I was like, what the hell? She had a little box plugged into her wall.
Yeah,
And
you have a key that you go to the shop, you give them the key, they put how much you want on it, give them the money, you go home, you put that in your meter.
Right. Yeah. It was like a little meter that plugged into the wall. It was weird as hell. I
Yeah,
was like, what the hell? But you would just go to like this little ATM machine. It was all electronic. And you would just put in your account number.
yeah,
And then you would put your money in the machine and it would print you out like a receipt.
yeah. They've got it now where you can do it via your mobile phone. You can top it up via your mobile phone.
But yeah, you could probably get away with maybe $15 a day if you were running quite a bit of stuff. It costs you about $15 a day, so it would add up. Sarah says never. I want you home the most.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, shut up, JD.
JD. Well, you know, Matt was on just the other day. Was it yesterday, Paul? Matt was on
A couple days ago.
a couple days ago, and he said that he's going to be on this Thursday
Yeah, he was
or
on somebody
Friday
else.
night. Friday night.
Yeah, he was on Bill's show, I guess.
See, that's the thing, Mark. When when I spoke to the electricity company today and the local MP, I told them that we was being evicted from this place in January, and they said, well, are you looking forward to a new start? And I just went, no, I'm looking forward to a new electricity company. It's the only advantage of being thrown out of here. We don't have to deal with Scottish Power anymore.
Yeah, see, over here, they would never let the energy companies fail because they're considered, that's considered part of like national security because it's infrastructure. Like,
Evening, JD.
That's considered too vital of an importance to let it go under.
Oh, we've had a few companies go under.
Because like when all that Enron shit happened, that caused a lot of problems.
So JD's nickname for you is Sticks. Is that right, Justin?
Hey, Murray Hodges, Sticks, Garth, David, what the
I just said I told you to drive careful, Lenny, and give me a call when you got where you're at. Because I wanted to make sure you got there all right.
Where's she going to?
She's at the VA hospital up Saginaw.
Oh, yeah. That's right. She had to take her other RV up there.
Yep.
How far is that from you guys? How far of a drive is that for her?
I think it's about a 2-hour drive.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I'm guessing it might be 2.5 hours, I guess. I don't know. So
let's-
I think the Sticks is a play on your last name, Stickley. It sticks, so. Oh, Mick Stickers.
So how
Mix-
much damage did you do to Tim's GTA account?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you see what he put in there? Justin, AKA Mick Stickers, AKA Mick Sticks, AKA Sticks, AKA Lindsay.
Oh, he knows your Saturday name then.
No, I have Tim's account because I had to log in so I could play the first mission for him because he was completely fucking lost on how to play it. And so I logged in and played the mission for him. And then it turned out that it didn't register. And when I handed him his account back to him, that it didn't register that I actually played it because you have to play the first mission to unlock the online to be able to get online. You
Yeah.
have to play the first offline mission. And so then I had to walk him through it. So he had to screen share his game. And then I had to walk him through it and tell him what to do because he got extremely over frustrated trying to beat the first level.
Hey, I just wanted to tell everybody, AZ David, he fixed me up and got my cameras and everything working again last night.
What was it then? Was it the password?
I was a password. I had to change the password, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me change the password. So he set it up to change the password, and then I put my password. He walked me through the whole thing, so it worked.
See, told you it'd be simple. It's something simple.
Yep.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you try smack it on the side?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that worked with old technology. You could give it a good smack.
Yeah. The old TVs when it used to go fuzzy, you'd walk up to it and go bang.
Yep.
It
AZ
just go
was
back
a
on.
lifesaver. AZ, you're the man.
The newer stuff that doesn't work anymore. Even though you would still smack the hell out of it.
No, if you smack the side of a TV nowadays, you get a big freaking black patch right up your screen.
All right.
I'll tell you what, it amazes me how many people have had something thrown at the TV and it's all the screen smashed. And the first thing they do is to try and sell it on Facebook. What fool's going to buy that, for God's sake?
The old TVs, man. The old TVs, you could take a damn sledgehammer to the screen. It wouldn't even dent. It wouldn't even freaking scratch it.
I
Those
don't
old
know.
box TVs, man, those screens were hard as hell.
Hey, JD says AZ remains king of kings. Yep.
Kiss ass.
When I was younger, we had this lurcher racer dog called Blue. And it was blue by name, blue by nature. Because one day it was behind the TV and all the TV signal went off. My dad went to go and hit the TV, and all of a sudden there's a massive blue flash. The dog had peed on the socket.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that dog never went behind that TV again.
What
Oh,
about the back of Paul's head, Lynn? She's got a camera right over Paul where she can see the back of his head.
Yep. And I got all my cameras up and running.
Did you ever get that other camera to Paul?
Yeah, his brother picked it up.
Yeah, I don't know if he done anything with that or not.
Did it end up working or what? You even tried it?
Yeah, he's gonna try it. I don't know if he did or not, but
Well,
I
then
know
he got sick, you know?
he got sick, so.
Oh, I thought you were going to use it.
No, his brother.
Oh, I was gonna go get it and try it and see what happens.
Now you just need a robotic arm, Lynn. You can smack him upside the head when he's not listening. What you think about that, Murray? We get Lynn a robotic arm to put by that camera for you.
Hey, Justin, are you old enough to remember the days when you had to get up and turn the TV over?
To get up and what?
Turn the TV channel over.
I mean, I remember the dial TVs when I was younger. People still had those here and there in the houses.
Do you remember the box antennas you used to have on the roof of the house?
Oh yeah, like satellite and stuff didn't really become that prevalent till like the mid '90s,
Yeah.
early '90s.
Really,
Like,
it was late 80s here.
Hey,
Like
will you-
cable. But my dad had one of those 20-foot satellite dishes in the backyard, and you used to
Oh, I
have to,
remember them. You used to the first satellite dishes.
Yeah,
Used to put them out on airplanes. Used
they're
to put them
huge.
towards you.
Yeah.
yeah, you would have to put in the thing, and then the dish would move to find the satellite.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one of those for years, and then that's when DirecTV and Dish Network came out with the little tiny dishes, and then my dad upgraded and got one of those. And then we had the little unlock card that you put in, and he had a guy that would get a new one like every 6 months when they would zap it, because they used to send out signals and zap those cards or they wouldn't work anymore. So he had a guy that would make him a new one like every 6 months, and we put it in there and it'd unlock everything.
Oh yeah, I remember the days you could do that.
Yeah, you could watch all the pay-per-view and the porn channels, everything. You didn't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going around selling Fire Sticks with all the IPTV on.
Oh yeah, some guy, the sheriff in my county, busted a guy about, I want to say 6 or 8 months ago, and busted him with over 2,000 Fire Sticks. He got arrested for that.
Keep an eye on her.
Yeah, it makes me laugh because on a Saturday when
Where
my
did she
football
go?
team's playing Preston, yeah, when they post about the game being on, yeah, come back at 3 o'clock to have live updates. You'll always get the people advertising their IPTV underneath it. You're like, you idiots! You're actually telling the football club you're about to rip them off.
Uh-oh, Paul. Lynn's talking about teaching Dallas how to smack you for.
Yeah, come up and go walk.
Tim Jackson.
Jimmy's in the room.
Hey, Tim, what's happening?
Tim, you poor bastard.
Yeah.
What's he doing, Mia? Come here.
Tim, did you go get your toe looked at?
A little bit.
You want me to get the towel?
There's a towel right over there next to that. See it? Yep. Yep. No, come here, me. Wipe you down.
I thought I told you.
Wipe you down.
But I told you last night to kick him off the channel until he goes and gets his toe looked at.
What? She's not what?
See? He'll wake you
Tell
up.
him he's no longer allowed on the mini panels until he gets his toe looked at.
That's a good girl.
What's wrong with his toe?
Dude, he fucking was walking the other night going to the bathroom. He was watching a movie, got up, went to go to the bathroom, and he hit his toe on the door. And when he looked down, his pinky toe was like an L shape.
Ouch.
And he grabs it and puts it back into place and then tapes it up to his other toe.
Well,
And
guess
then
what? Strangely enough, that's exactly what the hospital will do.
Right, but he still needs to go get an assessment of what kind of damage happened there. You know, because you don't want like some kind of tendon or something.
JD, Tim has beans on toes.
Right here. Right here on the screen.
The only thing I want to see, Tim, is going to the doctors. Be right back.
I don't see the color.
Hey, Paul, do you see the rainbow?
No.
Right here.
Oh. Hang on.
I can see a faint.
10-bit TV.
Yeah, you can just about make it out.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Huh.
Hey, look, there's Zippy as well going over the bridge.
Zippy.
Zippy and Bungle. Don't know if you had that program in America.
Well, the sun came out. That's
JD.
unusual because it's cloudy out in the west. JD says Tim has beans on toes. No, it's on toast.
No, toes. He's talking about Tim's broken toe. Yeah, like Tim hit it so hard and fast that he
All
didn't
right.
even fall.
It's 20 past 11 in the evening.
Yeah.
You was making dinner.
Just getting back.
Have you had any dinner?
Yes, for sandwich.
Ooh. I'll make myself something later then.
Do you guys eat dinner at 11 o'clock at night? Oh my
Not
God.
normally.
Mhm.
I just realised I sat here thinking, I'm bloody hungry.
Laura put you on a diet. You just don't know it.
Got in the kitchen, she's hidden all the food. I might have beans on toast.
There's a die-hard sailboat out there, Paul.
Not the warmest weather. Being out there.
Because Wednesday night, they usually have sailboat races, and he's the only one out there. He's going to get first, second, and third place.
Yeah, there you go.
What about that runner in Scotland? Smashed the world record for running a marathon with 38 minutes something. And the Guinness Book of Records came and measured the course. You ready for this? It's 150 meters short of a full marathon track. So she got a record taken off her. Even though she'd have still beat it running that extra 150 meters. It ripped the title off her. It'll all be written out of the books.
Back and
But she's mighty annoyed.
Well, I don't blame her because, we live in a electronic world. All they had to do was electronically figure out what speed she averaged and then add that on and see what the record, what her actual for
Yeah.
would be. I mean, it's like people just are dumber than a box of rocks.
Yep. I like Lee Evans' take on
Put all
You
the
know,
shit
when they
in
do
your
like
bag,
the-
they'll come in and refill it.
Yeah.
I
When
think
they-
I'm gonna-
You got the good
you know when he
idea.
interviewed
I think I'm
the
gonna
people at the
cut
Olympics.
those
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure we're supposed to hear that.
Yeah. Because we don't want,
Yeah, Justin unmuted himself, and there was a woman there, and he muted him. He
yeah,
muted
we don't want to hear what's going on with the massage,
These time my coworker just got back. I was walking down the hallway. She walked in.
Oh, is that what you call her?
Yeah, it's coworker.
No,
Okay.
shut the hell up. You're only gonna get me in trouble. Shut up.
Yep, the
There was
wife,
still in the
is gonna
chat.
have some questions for you.
Yeah, I like Lee Evans' take on the
Sarah's gonna say, "What the
No,
hell is going on with my husband?"
Sarah, who the fuck was that?
No, I was telling her, I was like, you gotta pocket all this free shit. that-
Hey,
Because they-
Sarah put something in the chat for you.
Yeah, it's got 4 letters on it.
What the FUK was that? Or who
Oh,
the
whatever, they're
FUK
trying
was
to get
that?
me in trouble. I was heading downstairs to have a cigarette. I wasn't
Oh,
even
yeah,
gonna-
okay.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, you know you like Grand Theft Auto, but you're going to be playing some real life one on Friday.
Hey, Sarah, Justin, JD says, "Get him, Sarah, get him."
No, this hotel puts a bunch of nice shit in your room, like the little mini bars of Dove soap and shit. But they come in and give you all new shit, so I've just been putting it in my bag every day.
Uh-huh.
And then they have all these little Keurig
Yeah,
cups.
yeah.
too,
Well,
that they give
some places they do allow you to have a chambermaid like that, you know?
Just
Oh my God! Shut the hell up.
Pork pie and mushy peas.
Sarah, you got a phone number to that place? You better call them and find out what the hell's going on if they got cameras.
Yeah. Let's not change the subject. Justin, I think you're about to get ball busted.
You notice how he came back around? Oh, that was just a coworker. Uh-huh.
It's a good job we can all but actually genuine believe him, and I think Sarah can trust him.
Well, if he knows what's good for him, he better be trustworthy.
Put it this way, Justin, if you're lying, you better start enjoying beans on toast.
Tim, JD, shut up.
They're egging Sarah on. Yeah, so as I was saying anyway, Lee Evans, his take on the Olympics, he says when they run the race, instead of interviewing the winner, going up to the winner and interviewing that, they should always interview the person at the end that lost. Yeah, so when they go up to him and go, "So how do you feel?" And the guy goes, "How do you fucking think I feel? 5 fucking years I've been training." They make a lot more interesting. Don't worry, Justin, I'll help you out. I'll change the subject.
Justin muted himself. He's over cussing himself out. Or not.
I've got a feeling he's ringing Sarah just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Change the subject. Chambermaid.
That was,
Chambermaid, whore, same thing.
hey, Justin, that was funny as hell. Oh, lucky sunset.
Oh, yeah.
Now show us everywhere, every other angle.
He's in
Inside them cars. Where's she hiding?
Is this over by us or is this Florida?
That's down by the bridge. See the Blue Water Bridge is right here. And it's the camera's on top of this building and it's looking west.
Do you own all the cameras?
No. There's lots of cameras out there in the world. And there's probably even cameras down where Justin is.
Sarah, you've got nothing to worry about. I'm sure everything is fine.
She'll go down there and cut the co-worker.
Chambermaid hoe, same thing.
Oh,
She said, "Okay."
Tim's egging her on.
Yeah, Justin, you might be getting a visit in a few hours.
He said, "I'll cut a bitch."
Oh dear.
I don't think that's what she's gonna cut, Justin.
Yeah. I think you're going to be having beans on toast with sausage.
Beans toast with a little bit of bloody bitch on the side.
Oh my God.
No, Sarah, you got nothing to worry about it. We're just teasing.
Somebody
Justin's a straight arrow when it comes to you and the kids. Right, Justin?
Pork pie and mushy.
If he knows what's good for him.
What is pork pie and mushy peas? What is that? That British?
Mushy
Yeah.
peas. What?
Mushy peas is like peas in a thick pea sauce.
Oh, like gravy, peas and in a gravy?
No, it's not like that. I'm gonna get it up.
Is it like pea soup or what?
Is that like a chicken pot pie or something like that?
Yeah, you got to put a jacket on. Okay. All right. You what? Well, watch out for love bombs out there.
There you go. That's a pork pie. Solid meat inside, pastry, and your mushy peas look like that.
Oh, those are like lima peas, or the bigger peas, right?
Oh, that's
The round peas.
what's inside the, it's like I got it. It's like a pie. Eh?
Yeah, please.
That's ham in the.
Yeah, big chunk of pork.
Hey,
Oh,
Tim, you
okay,
want to
so
see
it's
some
like a-
fancy first world locks? Look at this. Oh,
Whoa. What's all the little footprints on there? Try and help the drunks get back, or what?
no, just old COVID crap still on the floor.
Justin, did you text upstairs to get chambermaid to vacate? Just helping you out.
Just that pork pie and mushy.
Look, there's a door back here, and I've been trying to figure out what that button goes to.
Pork pies are awesome.
Suddenly the lift just shoots off.
Don't they call that don't we call that a pot pie?
To see if it would take me down to the basement. That doesn't.
God,
work.
did you ever had a pork pie before?
David, pork pie?
I've never had a pork pie. I'm a vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's a Canadian thing. That a Canadian
Anybody
thing?
missing the back? of the
UK.
truck?
Pork pie's a UK thing.
Huh, yeah, the guy,
Is that the same? Is it like a pot pie?
It's-
Or a
the
pot
back
pie?
of the truck must have been up, huh?
Yeah, I don't know where the front is, but this is in Mississauga. It's just the body there.
Ooh,
What's
that
it what?
sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Wait till he gets to the other end and like, where the hell did my load go?
So, everyone,
Cold out there.
CYA.
Yeah, pork pie
Right.
is just a pie pastry with a big chunk of pork in it.
Okay.
Hey, Justin? Why does it look like both of those beds have been slept in?
Just like a
What are you
pot pie.
talking about? That was me.
Oh, okay. I thought the first one looked a little wrinkled.
No, I don't know why they put me in a room with two beds to begin with. They
So you
don't
can
ever
spread
do
out.
Well, you got one side for recreation, the other side for sleep, I guess. I don't know. But
No,
you,
see, you gotta-
you should have told him you're not that kind of guy.
So you got to get all the free K cups and stuff. See?
Yeah.
Are any of them Tim Hortons cups?
Then they have like little bottles of lotion. And they come in and refill it every day anyway. So Maybe the little bars of Dove.
They must come in and go, wow, that guy's fucking hot on the cleaning.
It's empty.
How much tea is he drunk?
They don't care. They just refill it.
Too sure what's going on.
Oh, you should see the breakfast bar here. Oh my God, that shit is good. They have an automated pancake machine. You go up to it and put how many pancakes you want in and it makes them for you.
Pancake dispenser, right?
It is. It's really cool. You can watch it too. It's got a little window on it and like it dispenses the batter on this little like conveyor belt. And then it goes into the heater and then it pops out the other side onto your plate.
Wait,
Tim
so
Jackson just put
doesn't-
it in the chat that, yeah, Justin needs lots of lotion.
put it this way, Sarah's getting a nice hamper at Christmas.
Yeah.
A bunch of hotel shit. Got you these wonderful coffee stirs.
Well, now, when you go on these trips, do you bring her home a T-shirt that says, my husband went to wherever and I got a T-shirt?
Now, Sarah has one that's got an arrow on it, says I'm with stupid and points at Justin.
Oh,
And it's quite inventive because when he goes on the other side, the arrow swaps round.
Oh, I've been figuring out how to get the TV over there in my bag, but it's a little big.
Yeah, tell us.
I don't know if they'll come in and refill that tomorrow or not.
What, the TV?
Yeah.
Coming in the morning. There were 2 beds in here last night.
The hell's all the furniture? No, I literally thought somebody else was going to be in the room with me because I got here and there was 2 beds in the room. And normally they don't ever put 2 people in the room together, even if it's like 2 guys or 2
well, unless
girls.
whoever made the reservations didn't know you had a coworker that was down the hall.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, they just said 2 people going. Okay.
No, but I really thought there was going to be, I went down to the desk and I asked him, I said, somebody else checked in my room with me? And because there was already another guy from our company here, but he has been in the same room for 3 weeks.
Oh,
And I knew she was coming and I thought maybe there was somebody else coming.
It might
And
have
they
been
were
the
like,
only room
"No."
available at the time.
Yeah, that's what it was. And she was like, no, she goes, there's nobody else checked in your room. Because I was like afraid to get in the shower. I didn't want to walk out naked and some random person walk through the door.
Yeah, Justin, don't stray or you'll be sprayed like a cat. Nice. We all know Justin's fine. But we are ringing the hotel to get your bag searched. Yeah. There was a coffee machine here. Can somebody explain where the pancake maker went?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you though, that machine is pretty cool though. That would be a cool little thing to have in your house.
hey, Justin. Lynn said if you stray, he'd go from a rooster to a hen really quick.
I don't have time to do
Yeah,
that.
that's the cut part.
Half my damn time is on the internet with you jackasses.
When you told Sarah you was going to be out reading meters, just bad.
Well, then I don't know who's paying for this shindig because I ain't got the money for it.
Sarah knows she doesn't have anything to worry about.
I
Come
couldn't
Friday.
even, to be honest, though, I couldn't even lie about that anyway because she's friends with my boss's wife and knows my boss.
Well,
Like, we've known them for like
the good
3
news is,
4
Justin,
years now.
on Friday when you check out, yeah, because they've left you 2 beds, you got 2 sheets to hang out the window and climb down.
Well, I guess it's not going to work though. The windows don't open. Most of the hotels now, the windows don't even open on them no more because of suicide shit.
Yeah, over here they've got like metal clips on them, so they only open a certain distance.
Well, like most of the hotels over here, they don't open at all. It's just a solid window like frame that it doesn't have an actual way to open it. And then I've been in some older hotels where they've done that, where they've jammed the windows to where they only open like a couple inches.
Yeah, well, over your way you've got air conditioning. Over here we've got windows.
Yeah, like the window that's in this hotel is just a solid window with frame. There's no
The stupid
opening.
thing is, if you was so determined to commit suicide, yeah, closed window or not, you're still going out of it. Determined.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to have something pretty hard to break these windows, though. They're not the easiest to break. But yeah, I mean, you're right, though. I mean,
I'll put you a tenner bet I could break that window and they wouldn't even know.
oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, if you really wanted to,
Yeah. If you've got a wedding ring on, yeah, anything piece of metal, yeah, just hit the corner of it in the corner of the window and it should shatter. And then you just take the glass out and away you go. Don't forget to shout Ivanio as you leave.
Yeah.
Geronimo!
Sparky says, I don't have any trouble with flying.
I'll let you into a little secret. Many years ago, I actually jumped out of off a balcony of a block of flats. When I set off, there was nothing, and I repeat, nothing down below. When I landed in a skip full of fucking mattresses. Sorry for swearing, but of all the things, I got arrested for failing to commit suicide. Yeah. The lorry driver got took to hospital for shock. Disgraceful. Luckily, from then I got help.
JD, knock it off, because like Tim's got an ocean protecting him from Sarah. You're just a couple states over.
Yeah, he might take a detour. If you get back and the locks have been changed, you know what's happened.
Cut your brake lines on your RC car.
What
It
was
wouldn't
that? Laura?
stop.
Yeah. In what? In mine? How? How do you cook the chips?
In the oven.
Well, good luck with that. Wait up, you got microwave chips that you have to cook in the oven. Okay. Laura, that wasn't hungry, is trying to make food.
Tim says if y'all book a trip to Australia, I'm running.
Don't worry, we'll all come in at different angles. And you don't have to worry about Laura, because Laura says she's coming to Australia, but not going to the area where Tim is. That's what she said last night. Come on, then. Come on. Come on. I'm not coming up there. You get out of here. You can fly.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna take off. I'm going up for coffee.
Coffee? Okay.
So, anyway,
Okay, Paul.
Laura said, don't forget hers.
yeah, okay, yeah, not a problem. Where I'm going won't be Timmy's, so
They don't have Timmy's in the can?
I don't know if he does or not. I don't think he uses Timmy's in a can over there, but
Well, you ought to take one of your little cups, thing of,
Oh, the Tassimo, yeah.
and put it in your pocket. And then when you get over, say, hey, do you guys brew it here or no?
They don't have a Tassimo. I know that. So.
Oh, okay, okay.
But anyway, okay, guys, we'll see you. Have a good one. See you in the morning.
That's right,
Okay,
Paul.
Paul. Yep, bye-bye.
Hey, we gotta get Paul some of that really expensive coffee that those cats shit out. You know which coffee I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know how much they charge for that, but
That shit is it's the most expensive coffee in the world.
the cat digests it and then,
It's all right.
yep.
I think it's a cat, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
It digests it and then shits it out and then they brew it.
Yeah. It's a South American thing.
Yeah, but it's like I said, it's considered the most expensive coffee in the world, though.
Well, you know,
They can consider it what they want, but I won't be buying it.
let me see.
Could you imagine having to scrape round the litter tray to get it out?
Oh, JD says it's bats, not cats. Oh, so you can get
Wait.
Corona and coffee at the same time. Nice.
That's what I was just thinking. With a side order of rabies.
Here you go. I'm going to screen share this just so you guys can see it.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this
Right there.
a long time ago.
Kopi Luwak, also known as cat poop coffee. It's a real thing. It's a product of coffee beans eaten by an animal that looks like a cat. The beans are foraged from its poop and rinsed, ready for processing and roasting.
Oh, yeah, JD, she does have your address. And she's got Tim's. Run.
I'm going to be honest, that is a real proper shit cup of coffee.
That's right. Animal poop coffee. There it is. There's when it comes out of them, and then they rinse it all down and everything and make it into coffee.
Yeah, that was the what movie was that? Bucket List.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The guy that was rich.
Yeah, the one that played the rich guy. What was his name? Damn, I can't think of his name. He played in Anger
Oh,
Management.
there it is. There it shows it coming out.
Oh, Paul, I'm eating. No. Whatever you do, Sparky, don't look at the monitor screen.
It's
I don't know. You wouldn't try it at least once.
no way. I don't drink coffee anyway, and that would yuck.
The good news is I've not drunk coffee since the age of 5, so
Well, I don't drink coffee either, but I'm saying like none of the coffee drinkers in the chat would try it at least one time if you were
Oh.
afforded the opportunity.
JD might. He's an adventurous type.
I suppose really if anyone buys coffee from Starbucks, they're drinking it.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
Morgan Freeman
In
and
the
Jack.
movie, he actually,
Yep.
yeah, in the movie, he actually talks about it. That's where I first heard about it. And then I looked it up because I thought it was fake, but it turned out it was actually true.
The movie Bucket List, right? Yep.
Wow.
So JD, are you going to go out and get some of that coffee and give it a whirl or what?
I wonder does it give a price how much it costs? Like, because I'm assuming they probably sell it by like the pound, I guess, with beans. Like, I wonder what the price is on it. Did it say how much it costs?
Excuse me, waiter. There's a hair in my suit, in my coffee. No, that's a whiskers.
Look it up. Hey, look it up real quick,
Yeah.
David. See how much it costs.
Skip, shut up. Right.
I'm just curious. I'm like, how much that would? Because I'm assuming it's probably thousands of dollars for like a bag of it.
There you go. Right, that's it. I'm not getting you again. No, you threw it away. He wants the curry.
You looking it up?
Fucking plane crash have you been in?
Plane crash. Tim Jackson says watching David chew his food is like watching a plane crash. What?
Don't know. Maybe because he still goes, here's the airplane. Yeah.
Are you having beans on toast?
No, Laura made me curry and chips.
Oh,
Okay, so that coffee is $400 per pound of beans.
Yowzers.
That's not out of the price range to buy a bag of it, and then we send a little bit to each person. Send a little K-cup amount to like JD and Tim, and we'll disguise it as a little K-cup. They can put it in their Keurig.
yeah.
Yeah. Tell him it's a Tassimo Costa coffee or something.
Oh, hey, David, we can send one to Laura disguised in a Tim Hortons K-cup.
You do know I can hear you.
Oh, shit.
Atta girl.
Damn it, put your headphones in. She'd be like, oh my God, that Tim Hortons coffee's so good.
He doesn't want to go out.
I think most of them are scared to try it because honestly, they probably like it.
I think it's a definite no.
Maybe she does want to go out. I don't know. Just ask her if she wants to go. You want to go outside?
What happened to Garth?
He's gone. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it, gang. Everybody, thanks for being here. Justin, you have a good evening. And
A
David?
whole busload of cheerleaders just got off at the hotel.
a busload of cheerleaders. There you go, Justin. All
From
right.
Edwards State College, Edwards Water College.
Justin,
We know what Justin's going to be looking at.
Justin,
What?
I'm guessing that you took a JCB with you because that's a hell of a hole you're digging.
Okay, everybody. Thanks for being here.
I'm JD.
We'll see all of you later.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye to your friend behind you.